do not work for Zed. You work for Zed. They don't have your best interests at heart. We're back to the beginning. I just have to not do dumb stuff on that one death egg section. It's just so easy to fall. It's so easy to like misjudge like the hitbox of the railing. Like where is the edge of the railing? I keep falling because I think there's more railing and there's not. So now that your Jess is back in work, NES is back in working order, is Star Tropics on Wednesday, or does this have to be complete and normal before Star Tropics? I gotta finish this one before Star Tropics. But Star Tropics is the next game. I was gonna start it on last Wednesday, but ran into some issues with the NES. But the issues have been resolved. She's working once again. So Star Tropics is the next game. The hitboxes on those electric shocks were not kind. Yeah, those yeah. That last level, that is the final level before the final boss, and that one is tough, for sure. But at least I kind of feel like dying in that is always my fault. I feel like I didn't feel that way about the Death Egg level. Star Tropics is such a nostalgic joy. Yeah, Star Tropics is awesome. I've never beaten it before. I played it for the first time on the Wii Virtual Console, actually. And, yeah, I never finished it. I've always wanted to. So, that's what I'm gonna do after Shinobi 3. You have the manual and map for Star Tropics. I do not, Optimus. I know about the information that's in the insert, though, the letter. So we'll figure that out when I get there. I would love to get the manual for Star Tropics, though. Maybe I will be able to do that before playing it. And we could look at the manual physically on my second camera. That would be really cool. Yeah, the letter. Yeah, it was so cool. Yeah, it is a really cool way to, you know, like, extend the game beyond the confines of the console. I think that is really neat. I'm trying to do my Souls-like dodge that I did here. Maybe it was a fluke. Maybe it was a glitch. Sucks, man, you just sold the game with manual and letter unused. Oh, you could have sent it to me, Optimus. That's alright. I'm going to a Retro Gaming Expo next weekend. Retro World Expo. And I am sure that I will be able to find a Star Tropics manual there. I don't know about a letter, but if I see the manual, and if I see the letter, I'll definitely pick them up. eBay prices for Star Tropics Complete are pretty reasonable. Yeah, I see that game a lot. It may have been an anti-piracy measure as well. I don't think it was anti-piracy, Austin, because it occurs like pretty deep into the game, right? I think think it was just, I think it was just, yeah, like a way to extend the game to, like, you know, to treat everything in the box as part of the game. Maybe. I'd be interested in knowing, like, if developers have talked about that being anti-piracy. Like, Gail Tilden has done a lot of interviews, and she probably would know. Right, so she's... I wonder if anybody's ever asked Gail Tilden that. Gail Tilden was the head of marketing for Nintendo at the time, and she was like the person that created Nintendo Power. So that totally would be in her wheelhouse. And she like answers emails. Like, if nobody's asked her, we could ask her. The letter is attached to the manual. Hope you find it. Oh, that'd be cool. Good point. Didn't realize how deep into the game it was. Thought it was early. Anti-rental makes sense. It was to protect against the rental area and a unique way to bring you into the game. Ah, were they thinking anti-rental? Interesting. That I could buy more than straight up anti-piracy. That sounds more in line with how they would use something like that. Okay, let's get shields up. I'm going to look and see if people have ever, like, if anybody that worked at Nintendo has ever commented on it, and if not, I am totally gonna totally gonna email Gail Tilden and ask, and you know, we'll see if she gets back to me. Nintendo has never given an official response on the matter. Okay, interesting. So the world depends on you, SRA. Now, an old Nintendo employee telling the story would not be a Nintendo official response, right? So just because they haven't given an official statement doesn't mean that nobody's ever talked about it. And Star Tropics was developed specifically for the US market. Did it even come out in Japan? For you, Gail Tilden's as official as it gets. Yeah, for me too. But like, it's different than saying like Nintendo has made a statement as a company. It was definitely Nintendo of America's Zelda. Was it developed in the US? Like, Nintendo of America didn't develop games, right? I was thinking that it was probably developed in Japan for the US market. I'm getting very excited about the Star Tropics arc over here. Brainwaves. Where'd Brain go? You guys ever notice how in like, you know, there was a time period probably like from the 60s through the 80s where like a lot of science fiction revolved around like unlocking the powers of the brain, like basically like using ESP. Like that's what this boss is reflective of. You know, it's this brain in the jar that can tap into the untouched powers of the brain. The most famous code in Star Tropics isn't even in the game's code, but rather a physical component of the original NES release. The game's creator and director Genyo Takeda aimed to create a game specifically for the Western market that had a unique feel and would appeal to a different audience than Nintendo's typical Japanese releases. To accomplish this, he included a physical letter in the game box that players had to dip into water to reveal a secret radio frequency. The code needed to progress in the game. This was a unique form of out-of-game DRM and a creative way to use the physical medium to enhance the game's narrative. What's that from, Wingman? It reads as if you're copying and pasting from something. Developed in North America through Nintendo's legal Integrated Research and Development Division. Legal Integrated Research and Development Division. What's the name of the top secret project from the 60s where they tested psychedelic drugs on people? Stargate? Is it Project Stargate? I don't think it's, was that I'm trying to remember about this. There are some, no, it's something else. MK Ultra. MK Ultra, Austin. Stargate is like the government funding like research into ESP at like universities. But what you're talking about is MK Ultra. Which I think was like unwitting experiments. Legal was a typo. Okay, sorry. I was like, what? Why is legal in the name of this team? MK Ultra is it. Yep. Yeah, that's the reason that they took it so seriously. I mean, well, I would say probably the reason that it was popular in sci-fi is because people like took that seriously as a way to, you know, as a direction for technology to go. As such, I feel like you know, media that uses that trope feels very nostalgic to me. Because we don't see a lot of it anymore. There's Stranger Things. That's like the one modern example that I can think of. Ted Kalinske was part of MK Ultra when he was a student at Harvard. What? Wow, how did we come full circle on that? That's wild. Yep, that's not conspiracy theory either. That happened. Wow. Crazy. What do you guys think of these little brain bunnies? They're pretty weird. Article on retroware. Do they have articles? That's cool. I wonder what I'm thinking though is I want to know what the source is for calling it DRM. Right? That's what this spawned this whole conversation. Was it intended to be DRM or was it just intended to be a fun thing? They're kind of cute. Brain bunnies. They are a little bit cute. Okay, we gotta put the shields up. They were jumping for hugs, maybe? Maybe they were. That dude ain't cute. This guy is awesome. I'm a fan of this guy. Wait a minute. You guys remember, was anybody here when I was in the final dungeon of Final Fantasy IV, and there's that one enemy that's just like a purple face, and I said they looked like Ivan Ooze from Power Rangers, and you know, I was talking about, like, how there's all this weird stuff on that face. I feel like some of the same stuff is on this face. Like, the way that the teeth, like, curl, like, they're like, halfway between teeth and tentacles, and, you know, it's kind of ambiguous here. That's also in that Final Fantasy IV face. I just noticed. And especially when he gets purple, that one in FF4 is also purple. Oh, I'm dead. Tentateeth, yeah. That enemy from Final Fantasy IV also has tentateeth. I feel like he's only vulnerable when the hand is not out. That's what the thing is. I thought that I was never understanding the hitbox, but actually what it is he's invulnerable when that hand is out. I think I've learned. Oh god, I'm taking lots of unnecessary damage though. Put up the shield. Ivan Ooze, your goat. I would really hate brushing tentateeth. Yeah, that's a very strange mental image. I don't want to think about brushing tentateeth. Hey Austin, have you ever played Power Rangers Fighting Edition on Super Nintendo? Ivan Ooze is in that game. It's a pretty awesome game. I recommend. Not realize how much Genesis nailed this game. Yes. This game is great. Sick, babe, wake up. New nightmare fuel just dropped. Dude, I got 2 games off eBay with GameStop labels on the cover art. So annoying. Oh, 2, like... Wait, what games are they? That is really annoying. I can't believe that GameStop did that. GameStop sucks. GameStop has always sucked. It's impressive, seriously. Yeah, this game is awesome. I'm serious, it's now my favorite Sega Genesis game after playing it for the first time last stream. Listen to the music in this stage. Like on the paper parts, that sucks, yeah. It's ridiculous that they did that. Another thing that people talk about from that era is GameStop threw out cases to DS games. Like the reason that DS games complete in box are so rare is because GameStop would take the cases with the trade-in and then they would just throw them in the trash. And GameStop are the enemies of video game preservation, for sure. At least in the physical sphere. Okay, we can't miss any jumps because one of the jumps has a 1-up. There it is. Got it. Thank you for the follow. Welcome in. Yes, Under the Sleeve. Blue Dragon and Banjo-Kazooie nuts and bolts. Ah, I'm sorry, Austin. If I see a GameStop sticker on a game, like in a eBay listing, I would assume that that's the case, actually. Like, just assume that that's the case. Time to send a very stern fax. Good luck on faxing. Yep, you worked for GameStop during that time. You took so many DS cases and manuals home. Austin, thank you for saving the DS cases and manuals. You have to convert 3DS boxes into DS boxes, and they don't quite work. Curse you, GameStop. Yeah, those don't match. Where'd he go? He's got his shield up. You know what? I think the next level, like this level right here, I'm pretty sure this is my least favorite level in the game. Well, no, my least favorite one is definitely the one with the railings underneath the skyship thing. But other than that, I would say this one is probably my least favorite. But like, it is sandwiched between the two like rocket-powered surfboard stages, which are awesome. So I wonder if they knew what they were doing. I mean, this one is not terrible. Like, this one has one of the coolest songs in the game. So, you know, it's got plenty to make up for the thing that I don't like. The thing that I don't like, I think, is just that the one section of this stage where it's like hard to figure out where to go. Never seen that before. You've removed many a GameStop label from the outer sleeve, no problem. I've definitely I'm definitely familiar with the inner the cover art stickers. That was definitely a practice that they did. There's a lot of games out there like that because of GameStop. There were some stores that would put the spine label under the cover art sleeve, but they always left the backing on the sticker on, so you open the case all the way, it'd just fall out. Yeah, I've seen that in some like modern retro game shops. One of my local stores does that. I know because I saw it like under the plastic and knew about the GameStop thing, and I was like, they did not. And no, they did not. Stop taking damage. Is this the spot where I always forget where to go? See, I even forget where the spot is. I don't think it's this spot. It's after this part. Actually, this level's fine. Like, saying that it's my least favorite, it's still really good, actually. Like, the game is just so good overall. That even the weakest stage is still a pretty awesome stage. So far, you're prejudiced against 360 people. It's been hard to find 360 stuff in good condition. Oh, that kind of tracks. I think for the previous generation, it would probably be the same for PS2, because you know those were the most popular consoles, and probably there were plenty of people that had games for those consoles that just like weren't really like weren't gamers, but didn't necessarily take care of their stuff the way that a collector might. While it sucks, it's not surprising. Alright, I am surfing on the gun. Wormy owned, yeah. Imagine seeing that in an eBay listing. Like, normie-free household. Okay, wait. Before I die, do this. Yes. Have a shield. Should use it. Ooh, we got that heart. I like how, you know, it's totally like a stream of machine gun bullets, but if I'm, you know, if I'm able to, like, jump over that orange cloud, like the fire cloud of the bullets hitting the water, the bullets don't damage me. No, don't get hit. Woo! If I die from that, oh my god. Did you guys see that the energy wave was coming at me? After the boss started blowing up, I thought that it was gonna hit me and I was gonna die. But that didn't happen, thankfully. Man, I'm blown away every time I hear this song in this level. You know what is interesting about this game is that a lot of the levels are like new versions of the levels from Revenge of Shinobi. Like they're like greatly expanded upon versions of the Revenge of Shinobi levels. Like there's a level in Revenge of Shinobi where it's just a bunch of like soldiers firing like the same kinds of weapons as these guys have at you. And there's like a fence in the background. And you know, there's not a forest that's on fire, but there's a lot of similarities. Why am I having such a hard time right now? Alright. Shield up. Well, thankfully that's a hard. I thought it was. I had a hunch. Or I guess I had a memory, which is different than having a hunch. I've seen it before. So I was talking earlier about how I've been on a big aliens kick. You know, like aliens, Alien versus Predator, because the TV series Alien Earth I've been watching, and I've been really into it. And you know, the Alien 1, the original, is probably my second favorite movie of all time, after Jurassic Park. And I've been like really into the franchise since I was a teenager. Actually, technically, since I was like 5 years old. I'll tell that story in a minute. But oh, what? Oh, I guess it's okay. I have 5 lives. Wait, I don't start right at the boss. And today I watched Alien vs. Predator for the first time since it was in theaters, since I saw it in theaters. And you know, I remember when I saw it, I was like, that was kind of cool. But I wasn't expecting it to be, you know, great. And it's kind of, I feel like I've let that movie's reputation color my own feelings about it. Because, so I watched it today, and actually, I thought it was pretty great. I had an awesome time with it. I think it's better than Alien 3 and Alien Resurrection. You should segue into the Batman EU stuff that has aliens. Oh yes, there's Batman versus aliens. I've read one of those comics actually. There's also Batman and Superman versus aliens and Predator, which I learned about today. I've always wanted to read the Dark Horse Aliens comics. Those seem really cool. But yeah, have any of you guys watched Aliens vs. Predator recently? I'm curious if anybody agrees with me that it's actually a good movie. Now, the second Aliens vs. Predator, AVP Requiem, that one I remember being complete trash. But I'm gonna rewatch it and see if I still feel that way. I don't really remember much about it other than it took place in present day in like a suburban town, which I thought was really dumb. Not recently. I've only seen the first Alien. Oh, you should at least watch Aliens, Austin. I mean, the first Alien is my favorite. But, you know, it's totally just a matter of preference. I think it's like Aliens is on par with Alien. They're just, you know, very different. It's a very different type of movie. But they're both great. Oh, I'm scared to go and get those boxes. Yeah, let's just move on. Pretty sure they're not health, which is the only thing I would want right now. What was that pickup that I just got? Okay, it is possible to jump up there. There's a pickup that was just a red box, and I thought it was a Ninja Magic pickup. But apparently it's not. Oh no! Can I get back up there? It was like a pixel perfect thing that I actually ended up on top of this platform. Okay, no, I can repeat it. The music in this stage is so cool too. That it's like reminiscent of Outrun. There's that one little thing where it's like it's straight from Outrun. Oh. That's okay. This. What is this? No idea what I'm picking up there. Try to time this. Wow. I'm impressed with my timing. That part right there, that's the part that sounds like Outrun. The other thing that I've been doing on this Aliens kick is playing Aliens vs. Predator 2 for PC, which is a game that I had as a teenager. It was probably like the first PC gaming kind of game that I owned that wasn't like Diablo 2 or The Sims. I need to use my magic here. That game is great. It's shamefully not available on any modern storefronts, which is wild, because there's a lot of people that consider that like one of the best games ever. I don't know if I would go that far personally, but I've definitely heard multiple people say that it's their #1 favorite game.
You gotta do what? I gotta believe!
Megatron, thank you for believing. Your belief will carry me through. Let's see if I actually have to observe that dynamite blow up, or if I can just trust in it. Look at that, I can just trust in it. Multiple Mechagodzillas back there. Oh, Negatron, have you ever played any of these games? Just you wait. Hang in here for a couple more minutes, Negatron. Just hang in there. You won't be disappointed. I just have to make it through this long level. There's so many different rooms in this one. Done just the first couple levels of a few Shinobi games. Okay, okay. Whoop. I've been slowly going through this series. A few months back, I decided I wanted to like play through the original arcade game, which is really hard, even with infinite credits. And then I played Revenge of Shinobi basically like right before this. Okay, boss time. What do you think, Negatron? Is it living up to the hype? Godzilla himself is in Revenge of Shinobi. Although in later versions he was replaced with Skeleton Godzilla. But originally he was Godzilla in the flesh. Revenge of Shinobi also has Spider-Man as a boss. Spider-Man, who in the I think in the first revision of the Japanese version, Spider-Man transforms into Batman. But in US and later releases, Spider-Man transforms into a demon. Ugh. 2 HP in a dream. Now it's 1 HP in a dream. No! My dream didn't come true. He's gorgeous. A weapon to surpass Metal Gear. let's get the shield ready so I don't accidentally do jump again. There was a time when Japanese devs didn't give a care about that. Remember in Snatcher, there's a scene with tons of movie characters, and US release they changed it all to all Sega characters. Oh, I think it's all Konami characters. I know what you're talking about. I did not know that that was changed for the US release. Who were the movie characters that were in there? Yeah, it's got like Rocket Knight and who else? Simon Belmont, right? Or maybe it's just Dracula. There's definitely a Castlevania. Got him. Right, Konami. The alien from Alien for one? Ah! I need to see that. Oh no, this one is maybe my least favorite level. This is the most stressful level at least. Excuse me. But last stream I found that this stage did become less stressful on the second run. Is it less stressful for me right now than it was the first time of the night? I don't know. I don't know. Feels pretty stressful right now. At least there's a heart. No! No! Ugh. Dr. Zaius and Kamen Rider? That sounds amazing. Why didn't we get that? We were robbed. The Konami characters are cool, but we were robbed. Why? I hit the guy above me. Post on Discord? Thank you, Megatron. I can't wait to take a look at it. I don't remember if I start with 3 lives or 2 lives. I think it's 3. So I think we're net negative lives now. I think for the first time this run. No! God. Do I have any tea left here? Okay, now my tea's all gone. What the? The thing about this level is, at the end of it... Oh, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. At the end of this level, the boss is, like, pretty easy. Ooh. And I think... Oh, why'd he jump? Oh my god. Okay. Stabilized? Stabilized. We're stable. We're so stable now. Okay, what was I gonna say? I was gonna say at the end of this level, the boss is so easy, and I feel like it's a reward for how stressful this level is. It's like, you jumped on all these rocks, you fell like 2 miles down this canyon, you deserve to fight an easy boss. I think that was their thought process. No! Senor Donut, hello, welcome in. Saw you were live on the Cuties board. Love this game. Oh, that, very cool. Thank you for coming in from the Cuties board. Yeah, the newest stream team that I'm part of is Team Cutie, which is ran by Cutesy, the lovely and talented Cutesy. Great to meet you here, Senor Donut. You came in at a lovely time. I'm just jumping from rock to rock. I'm doing worse on it this run. This is the second run of the night. Doing worse on it right now. You getting Silent Hill F at the end of the month? Definitely Wingman, yeah. After Silent Hill 2 Remake, I'm willing to try whatever they've got. It looks interesting. I'm sure it's gonna be good. I guess I shouldn't say I'm sure it's gonna be good. Like, they've had one hit, right? But I'm interested to see it. It looks like it could be good. We're in tryhard gamer mode. The level is the boss. Yeah. You into cuties? Yeah, I am. Are you also into cuties, Negatron? Alright. Let's do this again. Oh! That guy always gets me. Yeah, Senor Donut. I played this game for the first time my last stream, which was on Wednesday, and I'm pretty sure it's my new favorite Sega Genesis game. I'm not even sure which game it dethroned. It might have dethroned like Sonic 2. If I had to think about it hard, I might say Sonic 2. But this is probably my favorite Sega Genesis game now. Digital Foundry tried it and gave it a great thumbs up from a technical standpoint. Okay. Nachi, remain unaffiliated. Fair, Negatron. Are you remaining unaffiliated on purpose? Or have you just not seen any opportunities out there? Ooh. You can join any number of stream teams, by the way. I'm in several. They're all full of really cool people. It's awesome. You're just about to remind you of the guy you keep forgetting about. Thank you. Oh, why can't I? No! I did this on the first try on the first run. I didn't die first run, did I? Maybe I died once. I definitely didn't go through a whole continue. Oh, yep, I forgot about the guy again. Guess you focus on Sci-Hope stuff for things along them lines, I guess. I got you, Negatron. I got you. Most of the stream teams are literally just like you're like a community to talk about streaming stuff with. We haven't done a ton of events. Like there's been a few stream team events here and there. But I've also done events that aren't related to stream teams. Okay, I cannot rely on double jump. That's what I need to remember. Double jump, very unreliable here. Starting to slow down a little bit. I mean, not the fall, but the number of enemies. Oh, we need that. We need that desperately after this place. Oh, I relied on double jump. I shouldn't have done that. That was scary. Okay, where am I? Where am I in chat? Let's catch up. You're allowed to be in multiple teams. Thought maybe it was a Greasers and Soshas gang situation. Do they say Soshas or Socks? I remember when we read that book in school, my teacher pronounced it Soshas, and I thought it should have been Socks. What's the canon pronunciation? No, Wingman, I think I'm in like... How many stream teams am I in? I think I'm in 5 stream teams now. And many of them have overlapping people. They say socks, but I believe it's spelled... Yeah, it's spelled... It is definitely spelled like that. Do they say socks in the movie? Done here? We done falling? We reached the bottom yet? Oh, we made it. We made it. Assuming that I don't die to this boss, but this, you know, like I said, this boss is like easy as a reward. It feels like. I mean, he's not even a proper stage boss. He's a mini boss. Let's be real here. SOCs? SOCs. But did anybody ever, has anybody ever heard it pronounced Soshas? Nope, is Soshas, you guess? Did you just like look it up or something? Or see a scene from the movie? Never. Well. Oh, I never heard that voice sample before. It's pretty cool. Uh-oh. Why are they all jumping on me? Socha is the last name of one of your friends? assuming they're not a greaser then. What's the name of the book that we're talking about? I cannot think of the name of it. From what you're gathering, it's Soch in the movie. Look at that. I did not make it up. It did not come from nowhere. It's got a source. Imagine that. Oh, I don't have any magic. High jump is very useful here. Oh, 1 second, guys. Actually, I'm gonna take a bathroom break also, but someone's knocking at my door. So I will BRB. See you guys in just a minute. Outsiders! Thank you, Wingman. Thank you. Thought we were talking about West Side Story. No, we were definitely talking about the Outsiders. Okay, BRB. All right. Hello. Oh, was there a follow alert while I was away? Thank you for the follow. Negatron, you did make a West Side Story reference? I missed it. That totally went right over my head. I'm sorry. Jetson Cobras was them. Pause. Select a ninjutsu. Yeah, right now I have the Jitsu of Fushin selected, but I ain't got no ninja magic. Alright, we made that jump somehow. Oh god. Is that platform gonna fall now? Ooh, platform is still there. There's so many enemies here. Oh no! Wait, do I have to... Because I missed it, do I have to, like, go again? Bubs491, hello, welcome in. Oh, snap, Ninja Action Thragdrassel, hello, welcome in. See you, Thragdrassel. Hey, Raiders, welcome in. Thank you for the raid, Bubs. I'm Space Robot Arm. I stream retro games of all genres. We try to present classic games authentically here, explore video game history together, and have a fun time playing games on the couch with friends. I'm playing through Shinobi 3 for the first time. Right now I'm in normal difficulty. I have beaten it on easy on last stream, so we're trying to just finish a normal difficulty run. Sounds like you got some good taste, so thank you. What were you guys up to over there? I would love to hear what you were streaming. Austin, thank you for the Bubsy command. Bubs, is your name a Bubsy reference by any chance? Sometimes there's a Bubsy fan club that meets in my stream chat. I'm not a member though. Don't get it twisted. Playing some FF9, very cool. I'm a big Final Fantasy fan myself. Although, perhaps shamefully, I've never beaten FF9. It's not a Bubsy reference. Okay, great. I'm happy to hear it. I'd be happy either way, but... Alright, am I able to get back up here? Nickname from your brother years ago. Nice. Glad it's stuck. Also, yeah, any raiders, if you guys need to raid and run to, you know, eat some food or get some sleep or anything like that, please do those things. Of course, if you can hang out, we'd love to have you here. I just played through Final Fantasy IV on stream, actually. That was the most recent game that I completed. It is shameful. I know, Austin. I know. Did I tell you my full story there, Austin? I was borrowing the game from a friend when I was in like middle school, and I was borrowing the game and the console, and I think I was lending my friend my N64 at the time, and they were playing through Majora's Mask, but we had to trade back consoles for some reason. Because their parents were mad at them or something, and I was on the final disc of FF9 at the time. Whoa! Okay, we're still in it. We're still in it. Whew, made it. But yeah, I never finished it. Whew, those jumps were crazy. You've played it many times and doing a refresher playthrough before doing a randomizer of it. Very cool. 4 was your favorite FF game until you played through 9. Yeah, I need to play through FF9. Cletus, hello, welcome in. You never beat FF9. No, I never beat it. I got to the final disc when I was like 13, and then I had to trade back consoles with my friend. So, it's remained a someday goal until this very day. Yeah, unfortunately, you do need to raid and run. Usually, it is almost midnight here. Well, have a great rest of your night. Appreciate the raid. Great to meet you. And hope to see you again sometime soon. Yeah, I'm think that I'm probably saving FF9 for stream. Although, oh, thank you for the follow. Although, it's hard for me to play RPGs on stream these days. Because right now, my only like steady stream schedule is once a week on Wednesdays now. And I just don't like playing one game for so long. Like if I'm playing FF9 once a week, it's gonna take me like a year, I feel like. So maybe when someday when I'm able to stream more often in the perhaps distant future, FF9 will be on the table. Which is unfortunate because the final disc is entirely the final dungeon. Yes, yes. I remember I was very, very close. Happy to raid and do that quickly before I go. Oh yeah, thank you. Dragon Rider Luke, hello. Your first playthrough on FF9 was on Switch because they published a port to it. Yeah, Switch has a lot of Final Fantasy games. It's pretty cool. Oh, my the battery for my wireless Genesis controller just died. I need to either plug it in or find a different controller. I should probably plug it in because who knows what's going to happen if I bonk the system. Your mother was playing it in Texas while you were playing it in Illinois. Flew to Texas for a vacation to see fam, only to find out Mom didn't know about learning skills off of equipment. I'm amazed she got as far as she did. Well, hopefully we were able to help her out there, Cletus. Night chat, enjoy the stream. Good night, bubs. Alright, I need to plug in my controller. I'm gonna hit the BRB button while I find a USB cable for that. Actually, wait, no, I've already got one plugged in. We're good. Oh, hold on a second. Plug it into the power only port on my USB hub. Otherwise it's gonna try to connect to the computer. That's not right. Alright, it's the final boss of Revenge of Shinobi, who's not the final boss of Shinobi 3. It's just a trick. I don't know why I jumped there. I'm probably not going to survive. I don't think that I can survive without the shield. He hits me a lot in this phase. I'm hitting him quite... Okay, never mind. He didn't even do his little bunny hop across the screen. Got him. Alright, we're back to the Death Egg. Final confrontation. Okay. The collision boxes for these railings that I hang from. They're very hard to judge. This is my least favorite level in the game, actually. If I can make it past this, I have a good feeling about the room. That is a jump that's hard to make because, like, you have to be moving to have some momentum to grab the bottom of this jet engine. And I just move right off the edge and fall to my death. And it's sad. Alright, here we go. We're getting into more doable regions. Isn't the background on this stage so awesome? The moon and the clouds. It looks amazing. You guys played any other Shinobi games, by the way? I'm curious if you have experience with the series. I'm curious what everyone's favorite Shinobi game is. So far, I've played the original arcade game and Revenge of Shinobi and this one. And I feel like so far this one is by far my favorite. I'm really curious about the PS2 Shinobi game. I also hear there's a 3DS Shinobi game that's really good. I guess that was the last one before the most recent Art of Vengeance that just came out. I pre-ordered the physical version of Art of Vengeance. I probably won't play it until the physical one's released, and it's through limited run, so it's probably not going to be for a long time. Okay, let's see if I can make it to that heart. Oh. No! So close. So close. Oh, I don't have to jump, I can just walk past those things. Today I learned. Why can I not hit this thing? This is bad. I'm in a bad spot right now. Ugh, made it. Okay. I feel kind of silly for using the jump power, but I would have felt more silly if I died. So that's how it goes sometimes. Okay, I think I figured out a strategy there. I think I could do a wall jump off the close wall. But I failed at doing it. That's the only problem. Why am I all of a sudden bad at wall jumps? Now that it matters. Now that it matters most, I can't do wall jumps. Why? It'll be okay. 3 pagers, hello. Looks pretty decent for original hardware. Thank you. I'm using the RetroTink 5X with RGB cables coming out of the Genesis. It's a Genesis 2. Okay, I got magic. Okay, that was a hard part that I just got past. This platform's gonna come again, right? Yeah. Would really love a heart. Finally started using your Mega PC this week. 5,000 horsepower to play 30-year-old games. Nice. Yeah, I went through a PC gaming phase where I was into building like a powerful PC and stuff. And nowadays, yeah, I pretty much just play console games, and mostly console games from 10 years ago or more. What are you playing on that powerful PC you got? I should use the shields. Yeah, let's put this shield up. You got this, kid. Go for it. Thank you, Pez. Welcome in. Your buddy sold you his old computer and it still seems overkill to you? Okay, well, I'm glad that you've got all the power that you need there. Better to have too much than not enough, right? Okay, there's a box down there. Can I get it? I think I can. Your brothers wanted a ROG handheld. You want one to play a retro on the go? That'd be pretty cool. I have, for like playing... Oh no! Why'd I do that? I believed too much. I believed too strongly. I should have had more skepticism. Okay, I was gonna say, what I have as my like retro handheld device is the Analog Pocket, which is a FPGA based device. So like FPGA emulation is like very accurate to the original hardware. And this particular thing, Analog Pocket, is it's got a screen that's like specifically designed to play original Game Boy games. It's pretty neat. I think you finally got your CRT games looking like how you want them. Only took like 45 shader layers. That's cool. I've never really messed around with like the CRT shaders in RetroArch or anything like that. Although the RetroTink 5X, the upscaler that I'm using here, does have a pretty cool scanline filters. I mean, it doesn't have like the curvature and all that stuff that you can do with RetroArch, but it's got very realistic looking like masks. You're making a spreadsheet? What's going in your spreadsheet, Austin? It's not exactly the same, but it's so close it may as well be. Oh, upgrade your PC just about entirely for the purpose of playing some newer games. Very cool, Luke. What'd you upgrade to play, specifically? A real ninja never believes. He becomes the believe. Gate array. Yeah, you know about the FPGA scene? You have yours upscaled, then downscaled again, and everything in between. Ah, I see. So that you can get like so you get the resolution to have like the right CRT effect. That's cool. I've definitely seen some really beautiful looking CRT filters in emulators like that. so scared. Okay, there's a floor. A bunch of games you haven't played yet. Final Fantasy 15 was one of them. Cool. You're recording the item combo recipes for Boktai. Ah, nice. Is Boktai living up to the hype, Austin? Austin is playing Boktai, The Sun Is In Your Hands on stream right now. And he's using a flashlight instead of the sun. Can you believe that? Boktai is such a cool concept. Such a Kojima concept. Oh! Why? I pressed up! I did not do that. I did not. That shouldn't have happened. Why? Oh, okay, okay. We're fine. We're fine. Oh god, this part's scary. This scares me. Ah. Well, it wasn't really hyped for you, but you're really falling into a groove with it. What made you decide to play it other than okay, so I get hyped about Boktai because it's so unique. Like, I just look at it and I feel hype. I guess I haven't had like somebody come and be like, Boktai is the most amazing game you'll ever play. The hype is all internal. I guess I was just projecting my own internal hype onto you. If you wanted to just smack some really sick CRT into RetroArch without having to tinker around, Duimon Mega Bezel preset pack on GitHub is kind of goated. It's cool. Thank you for the tip. I'll have to remember that. I am playing on a real CRT right now, by the way, though. So I don't really necessarily feel the need to do that, but it's good to know about. And for a fee of channel points, we can change my crisp RetroTink capture to literally a camera pointed at the CRT, if any of you guys are interested in that. Apparently there was a GBA game that used a solar... Oh yeah, that's the... Oh wait. Used a solar sensor so that you hurt vampires more when they were sunny outside on a sunny day. That's not... That is Boktai. Okay, okay. I did not know that Boktai had vampires. It's got curve, glass, glow, all the good stuff, and there's presets for all the old consoles. That is very cool. I'm glad that exists. Just kind of found out it existed and watched prices until I felt like I could afford it. It's expensive. Definitely a cool thing to have, though. The screen even reflects colored light onto the plastic depth of the bezel. That's pretty hardcore. That's what you remember from the description you read anyway, never seen it played? Well, if you are interested, Luke, if you are interested in seeing it played, give a follow to, oh wait, how do I shout out Austin? Austin streams on a different channel. Here, we're gonna, oh, unrecognized command, that doesn't help. I think I did it. I think I remembered how to spell Backlog Boys. You know, I'm never sure if there's an underscore in the middle or you know, a zero instead of an O. But yeah, BB Austin is currently playing Boktai on stream right now. A webcomic had the characters go outside and the super nerd gamer was playing Boktai. That's nuts. It is pretty rad. Okay, this is the part that I'm scared about. Oh, I'm so scared. I'm so scared of this part. Okay. I just gotta take... No! You gotta be kidding me. I was like, I need to figure out what those boxes have in them. LMAO shouting me out is like a friendship test. If you aren't baller enough for cool upscalers and CRTs, it's a nice little working out of the box school. Yeah. It's really neat. I think that's awesome. Oh, we're back to the beginning. Shaders and RetroArch menus in general are kind of intimidating. Yes, I don't really. I feel like I don't really understand RetroArch, to be honest. I mean, I understand it's like a front end for emulators, but then it seems like I don't know. I have like a pretty extensive original hardware collection, so I've never like dove into it too much. I have like installed it and like looked at what the menus look like, and I feel like intimidating is appropriate. But I'm sure original hardware stuff also seems intimidating to someone that's not deep into it already. Okay, made it. I don't even know which one doesn't have the floor. Hey, John Bonsai, what's going on? Welcome in. It's like the Linux of emulation. It can do a ton, but you've got to learn the finesse over time. Sure, yeah. Too boomer for RetroArch. Hardware is intimidating to the wallet. That's true. Yeah. The price difference is pretty. That's a pretty big reason to go with emulation. Lots of good YouTube tutorials, just gotta find the right ones. Oh yeah, I bet. Waiting for this platform. Will it ever come? Not sure if I had to walk off screen and walk back or not, or if it was just coincidence. Try it along with soft modding a Wii and other easy things, just have a different kind of brain. That's valid, Austin. Got that RetroTink brain. I know you've done like some advanced RetroTink stuff. Oh god, what am I doing here? I'm really curious about what's in that box, but I'm not that curious. Sure they're good tutorials, it's you? Very fair. Every time that jump, it's like I miss it the first time around, and it's terrifying. Oof. Okay, so I can just take damage, and I can ride along on this thing, and everything is fine. I will not bother with those crates. Even though I'm curious what's in the second one, I'm not that curious about it. Whew. Breathe. Okay, this is the wall jump test. Shut down all the garbage mashers on the detention level. Oh. Okay, we're still here. Remember to breathe. Thank you for the follow. Okay. Oh, wait, we're not done yet. Okay. Whew. Can breathe. Yes, thank you for the follow. Alright. I think we're at the boss. There he is. I'm gonna call him the Cyber Shinobi. Look at the faces in the background. Isn't this boss fight amazing? This is pre-Earthbound, by the way. Why is he powering up? Did he power up on easy mode? Oh, I guess he did. I think I remember that. I have another shield. We have 2 shields. What's happening now? Did I beat him? Did I beat the game? Very Japanese Power Rangers type of fight. We did it! Yes! It's fully beaten. Yeah, we gotta enjoy this ending. The ending's amazing. I need to turn up the volume on my TV. Thank you for the GGs, guys. The battle has ended. The wing of darkness burns and shakes the earth as it lands. The silent wind gently surrounds Musashi and comforts his wounded body. In this world of confusion, evil will continue to thrive and will rise again one day. When history takes another turn, there will be a man running in the darkness. He will be a shadow. He will be a shinobi. This is such an awesome ending. I love the text at the end. It's very inspiring to me. All right, we ride off into the sunset. All right, let me catch up in chat again. If you ever want to take another stab at it, OTG Gaming has good boomer-friendly tutorials, and they aren't 2 hours long. Wii is cool, but oh, boss looks like Zed. Yeah. Somebody mentioned that last time. He totally does look like Lord Zed from Power Rangers. Wii is cool, but the easy part is just getting it started. It's definitely a ton of steps to get it nice. On Wii, well, what I've done with my Wii is just made it so that I could install all of the Virtual Console games. Basically just use the Virtual Console, like whatever was released there, and that works. That's like super easy. I know that there's lots of others. You could go way deeper with Wii though. Thanks for watching. Subscribe now, Sega. You did? You subscribed to Sega? Wait, what did it was it something that was in the credits? I missed what you're talking about, Pez. Thank you for the GG, Austin. Trying to put a pretty front end to play GameCube native, and it was tough. Okay, yeah, I haven't messed around with the pretty front end stuff. I have used Nintendo to run GameCube games, but it's and I've also used what's it called? I don't know. There is a front end thing. I've seen screenshots of how people have their Wii set up, and like, I don't know how to do that. I just know how to make things work. Just joking about the text on the ending. Ah, okay. To be continued. We gotta play Shinobi Legion on the Saturn, I guess. Is it still your favorite game? It's my favorite Sega Genesis game, I think. You know, the games that would be in the running are like Sonic 2, Contra Hardcore, and that's really it. I think those are the only games that would give Shinobi 3 a run for its money, but I think Shinobi 3 has my #1 Sega Genesis game spot. The heat distortion on the background is dope. Yeah, it is. It's awesome. This game is incredible. You gotta play this game if you like 16-bit games. So, you know, normally I would end stream about now, but I feel like I've got some energy and it's the weekend. So I might play through something else here.